Hey guys, what's up? Joel here, bringing you the deck profile today of Extreme Battler, specifically the Bustered build. Um, I decided to do this build because it's a pretty fun build in my opinion. Um, there's not much to say about it. It is a kill deck, so just know that it's all aggression. This deck mostly just swings at Vanguard. But yeah, we'll jump right into it. So your starter is Rodenbow. Uh, GB skill is if something the same color as this stand it. It's pretty good. Usually when he's starting Vanguard and you ride something on top of it, you come in to the left or to the right. That way the rear guard stand. Because Buster does stand other stuff. As well as pretty much all the other strides. For heal, pretty obvious. G guards and you kinda need to heal. For draw triggers, the gong is my favorite draw trigger, so have to play the gong. Unless this deck gets a Margle clone, then obviously I'll be playing that. Then you have to play these 8 triggers: Break Pass and Red Lightning. Break Pass is the Victor, the Victor crit trigger that goes into Soul, draw a card, give it +5, and Red Lightning, for those who do not know what it is or haven't been playing or who just haven't been playing a long time to not even know what it is. Red Lightning is one of the oldest crit triggers out there. What it does is move into Soul, counter charge 1. So that's it for the zeros. As for the grade 1s, we play 4 stride enablers because this is a stride deck, so you do need to stride. Also, you really need to ride Victor. That is pretty much a big mandatory. So, just in case you do not have Victor, you call it and search it out. Next up, we play 4 Malayaki. Malayaki is a really good grade 1. What he does is GB1, if you have a Vanguard with Victor in its name, all units in the same column as this one gain the ability of, what's its full text? When this unit Rush. When this unit stands due to an effect from one of your cards until the end of the turn, this unit gets, when this unit attacks a Vanguard, choose up to 2 units and they stand them, or choose up to 2 units and they get plus 4,000. So, yeah. This card is pretty good. Just adds power onto them, which is, what is it? Yeah. Just adds power onto rear guards. That makes the bigger columns. Play a 1 of Claydol Mechanic, counter charges, and then 1 of Energy Charger. Decided to play Energy Charger because the grade 2s that I ride don't really matter, but for some reason I always seem to be riding my Perfect Guard, so I decided to throw it in there. And you're playing 4 PGGs, unflipping is kind of a big thing, but yeah, that's why Energy Charger's in here, because I do tend to ride my Perfect Guard a lot. So Soul Blast 2, draw 1, helps dig out for key pieces too. So yeah, that is it for your grade 1s. As for grade 2s, you play 4 Arboreal. Arboreal is a really good card. Pretty much your 11k beater. He does also Soul Blast, so that's another way if you don't see your 1 of Charger to get your Lady Cyclone out. If you have Mind Luck and riding it. But he also has a skill of Counter Blast 1, Soul Blast 1. When you have a Victor, Vanguard, and this unit is placed on rear guard, for 1 turn only, this thing gets, when it attacks the Vanguard, choose 1 of your units and stand it, and then give that unit plus 5,000. So, really bumps up power. And with all the power, or not even that, you still have what's his name, Cool Hank, to do pretty much similar things, but he's not an 11k. You counterblast 1 when he's boosted. You may pay the cost if you do stand 1 of your other rear guards and give that unit plus 5,000. Now with all that plus 5,000, you gotta have a unit that just gains this so much good power, and Sazonda is definitely your card to play. I do play it at 3. I know some people play it at 4, but I can't seem to drop Arboreal down to 3 or Cool Hank down to 2. So I decided to play the the 3 Sazanda. Basic skill, GB1, anytime this card stands, it gains plus 5,000. So he's pretty much your kill card, or one of your kill cards. Just goes for super high numbers up to like 26,000, 36,000, 40 plus, 50 plus, whatever. Next, we're playing 2 Starlight Hedgehog. Starlight Hedgehog is a really good card, especially when you pull off combos correctly with her. What she does is when this unit is placed on rearguard or vanguard circle, so it is not GB restricted, choose one of your rearguards and they get this ability. When this unit is stand due to an effect of one of your other cards, you draw a card and you choose a card from your damage zone and you turn it face up. This ability cannot be used for the rest of the turn. So what's cool about her is that she lets you get the extra +1 and the extra counter charge. So that's pretty good. You wanna I usually use her with Sazanda. So when Sazanda's on board, she's part of the, well, actually all 3 of the rear guards, Cool Hank, Arboreal, and Hedgehog, are all cool units to have along with Sazanda on board. Next up, you play 4 Victor. Victor, the main grade 3 of the deck, the one that you want to ride. GB2 skill is that when this unit attacks a vanguard, it gains plus 5,000, and then you choose one of your rear guards and you stand it, and they gain plus 5,000. So just stands your rear guard, does multiple attacks, and his stride skill is you counterblast 1. The unit that you stride with gains this ability, which is when this unit attacks a vanguard, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your rear guards and stand it, and that unit gains plus 5,000. So it just adds a lot more power to it. So it's really Victor's really good. And then 3 Crystal Devil. Crystal Devil is your backup grade 3, mainly for its GB, or not even GB, so its second skill. Actually, no, yeah. It's its GB skill, that's good. Counterblast 1, when this unit attacks a vanguard, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your rear guards with the rush ability and stand it. And till the end of the turn, that unit gets, at the end of the battle that this unit attacked the vanguard, stand this unit. So, he's only really good if you have Arboreal on the board, but I rarely ride this guy, and then when I do, it's usually first turn. So I'm always going first. So by the time it's my next turn, I usually have Victor in hand. I just ride on top of it. So I haven't really used this skill, but I know that it's really good with Arboreal. So onto the stride deck. 4 Meteokaiser Bustards. Sorry. 4 Meteokaiser Bustards, or Bustard. What he does is, one time only, counterblast 1, choose a card face down from your G zone and turn it face up. Then stand as many rear guards as you have face up as Meteokaiser Bustered face up in your G zone. And it also has the ability, it gains the ability if 2 or more rear, if 2 or more units were stood this turn and you have 5 rear guards until the end of battle, this unit gains counterblast 1, choose 2 cards from your hand, discard them. Until the end of battle, you pay the cost. You may stand this unit, but this unit gets -2 drive. So it's a way to utilize more attacks. Next up, 4 Meteokaiser Victor. I don't really go into him. Actually, I should be going into him a lot more. But his skill is once only, choose a card named Victor from your G zone, turn it face up until the end of the battle. When this unit attack hits a vanguard, choose one of your rear guards and stand it, and give it plus 5,000 power. And if you're at GB3, when this unit attacks a vanguard, choose one of your rear guards, stand, and give plus 5,000. So potentially you could stand 2 rear guards at the same time, but you really want to be at GB3 when you go into this guy. Next, 2 Meteokaiser Victoplasm. Victoplasm is counterblast 2. Choose a card face up, name Victoplasm, and at the end of the battle, this unit attacks a vanguard. Is it Vanguard? Yeah, Vanguard. If you may pay the cost of discarding 2 cards from your hand to the drop zone, stand this vanguard, and it gains, and it stands. But reason why it balances out because it is a counterblast 2 and choose one, flip one. This thing gets -1 drive, so it's a twin drive. Yeah. Playing one Meteokaiser Vic 10. Just a good generic. Stride. Still waiting for my Tribute to come in the mail, but till then I am playing one Blizza. I actually might keep Blizza and might take out Vic 10 for Tribute, but with Blizza, basic so counterblast 1 and choose a card face down from your G zone, turn it face up. This unit gains plus 5,000 for every card in your G zone, or for every face-up card in your G zone. So this thing could go really high. Next up, we put for your G Guardians, we play 2 superhero blue prism or whatever. Not the best G Guardian if your damage is more than your opponent or tied. Yeah, equal to or tied. This unit gets plus 5,000. So he's very situational. One screw, discard 1, gains plus 15k, and then you probably one of your best ones is Dismal. I am debating on cutting 1 to play a second Dismal, but for now I am playing the 2-1-1. But Dismal is perfect because it protects your run bull, makes the deck easier, or it saves you a lot. So yeah, but that's pretty much it, guys. That is it that I am playing for my Victor / Meteokaiser Bustered deck. Let me know what you guys think of the deck, and stay tuned for more updates on this deck. Again, this is Joel with Team Max Kingdom, signing out.